after putting my lunch to cook, and right now I'm being hungry. I'm still talking I'm still hungry. I still didn't eat, but I have to talk about something important to me right now. Crossroads. What do I want to mean about it? Well, I just want to say that sometimes in life you have to take a decision. Sometimes you have multiple decisions, and then you have to do something called decision making, risk taking, and a lot of technical stuff. But to put it simply, you have to choose one. Like, you don't have multiple options, you have one option. All of roads lead to Rome, right? All the roads lead to Rome. But like right now you don't have a choice. You either follow this road or that other road or the other road. And I have before me 4 roads. I'm not going to go into the details because it's really simple, but to me it's a little bit more serious than any decision that I've taken so far in my life. That's like the most the most critical decision to make in my life. Why? Because I have to really choose one that would lead me somewhere. It's about my professional life and my academic life. And if I choose wrong, and depending on the circumstances in my country, in my family situation, in like financial situation too, if I do something wrong, it's gonna really make me crumble. Like, all I've worked for these past years, studying, working, doing multiple jobs, and it would all fall apart. And suddenly, because I never failed in my life in anything. Like, I'm not saying that to bloat or to bluff or anything. I'm just talking reality. I never really done something wrong. Like, I'm not the best at what I do, but I technically just survive. And I've never really failed that much. Like, I never retook a class. I never failed an exam. Well, sometimes I would have a failing mark, but that wouldn't stop me. Like, I have multiple exams and so on. Like, just technical stuff, administration stuff. And at the end I wouldn't fail a class at all. Yeah, maybe I would have a bad grade, but not enough to fail or anything. And in work, I had multiple opportunities to work, and I saved up and everything. But right now, in my 20s, like, I see myself, like, if I have no options left, I have to keep on going on this pace. I have to keep on going with this pace. Like, I have to keep on pushing myself to the limit and try not to fall, try not to stumble, try not to show weakness, try not to, maybe just try not to be a failure in this society of capitalism and this society in general. Because, and I'm not saying that people affect me that much. I don't want people opinions to affect me, but at the end of the day, that like people opinion about you do vary, and they somehow, not every time, not necessarily, but they somehow can make your future miserable. I'm not going to go into detail. Maybe, let's say, an opinion of your boss about you would lead you to get a promotion or not. I'm not saying to kiss people's asses. No. I'm saying that at least have that good image about you. Let people have a good impression about you. So I'm not saying we all go all out and act as uniquely as you could, but at the end of the day, we live in a society. We have nothing to do about it. And right now I see myself that I'm really in a critical position, and I'm facing a crossroad, and I have to choose one path. And that one path, I have to choose it wisely. And I'm not trying to to make myself do something that's like below my abilities, and that's a huge mistake, I think. But I'm also not trying to make myself do something that would just tire me out. I don't want to burn in 2 years or 3 years. I don't want to burn out. I want to keep on living. I want to keep on living happily, peacefully. I don't want dramatic success. I just want peace. Maybe dramatic success would be a good ambition, and I've been ambitious my whole life. But sometimes I think, like, do I deserve it? Like, not that I misused the word. No, do I need that? I'm not saying I deserve it. No, I do deserve it. Like, if you worked for something, you get it. You go get it, girl. Go get it, because that's your right, right? But like, for me, I just wanted something that would satisfy me, both in mental health and also in my abilities as a so and so person. I don't want to specify details because anybody could actually relate to that, right? Like, sometimes you don't have that many options. Sometimes you have to choose the safest plan, and choosing the safest plan is not really a bad thing for me. When I see stuff about taking risks, like enormous risk, I'm great with taking risks. That's fine, as long as the risk is calculated in probabilities, in logical reasoning, not emotional. Yeah, I'm very glad to take a risk if it has a very big probability of success. But if I'm going to take a risk and fail, and I know that I'm going to fail, but I still would take that risk, why would I take it? Why would I take it? That's not the point of the mathematics that we study. The point is to be logical in what you do, in every decision you make. So when I'm saying I'm choosing the safest plan, I'm not saying I'm not taking a risk, because I am actually. I am taking a risk of not taking a risk. But because I want the safest plan, the risk that's very calculated, that's very thought of. We don't have to act on impulsions or impressions or any kind of stuff that's not based off logic. And maybe following your heart is good. It's so good. I've been following my heart, but as long as my heart and my logic do actually go in the same line. So right now I'm a little bit fired up because I'm still in this position of confusion, of thinking. So this is what I've been thinking, guys. I don't know if you could help. I don't know if you want to listen to somebody yap about it. Whatever. This video is not for you. Probably it's more for me. But if somebody can benefit from it, there you go. Here it is. And tell me what you think, really. I think I didn't answer the question, like, what do you do when you have a crossroad? You actually sit down and think logically, both logically and emotionally, because logic would tame your emotions and your emotions would tame your logic. Just be careful about that, and be careful to choose what you think is best. And when you choose it, you act on it. You don't go back. That's it. You took that path, follow it to the end. I'm not saying don't do any other option is not good. Every option is good. As long as you do something in your life, it's something good. But know your circumstances, know your abilities, and know your situation. Just know your society. Society actually is very malicious, and maybe you think naively about stuff, but society wouldn't. Society is much more malicious and much more advanced than us. So we have to think about that too. Anyway, bye. That's just my rant number 4. I am ranting more and more in this app, but whatever, right? I need to get these emotions out. Anyway, bye, take care, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though I know you wouldn't, because I'm just like almost crying myself out here. But anyway, bye, take care of yourself.